Excuse me? Hold on. I'm over here eating food. The way I'm over here stuffing my face. Y'all listen up. Listen up. I didn't even pick my hair out today. I'm sick. George, how dare you come in here? There's a fly in my room. How dare you come into this domain? I'm eyeing this fly. And drop 5 gifted subs in the community. Who do you think you are? Mila. I'm gonna put an APB out for you. Did you get a haircut? No. What it was is that I washed my hair last night and then sleeping on it made it flat in places. Did I impress you? With what, Mac? George, thank you so much again, by the way, for the 5 gifted subs out to the community. Shout out to I Does Things, to Defiant Chips, to Memphis Groove, to, hold on, Who Needs to Pee? And to Pirate Tech Mobile. Yeah, I appreciate it. It looks good though, thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, literally, it's like all wavy and all over the place, but yeah, there is a freaking fly in here. The DS picks, listen up. The DS picks had me stressed. Dang, I still gotta wash my hair? A-okay, it's time to hop to it. It's the birthday. Because I know you're about to talk for about 5 minutes. You know what's crazy? Actually, the only reason why that's going to happen is because you're present. What are you talking about? Listen, I can't even talk to you about where I am at in this game right now. Because like, just know where I'm at, I want to dive in immediately. Time to pull out the hot comb. I need to, dude. Like it's looking crazy. Wow, Mila, look, we got to stop doing this dance on Trails Days, because I feel that you pull up specifically on Trails Days, like very intentionally, because for the most part we don't see you on non-Trails Days. So like, what's really up? What's really up with this game of cat and mouse that we be playing? What's going on? I was supposed to say it looks good. You're heard. Hey, thank you, Shy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it much. I've been doing some things to it. You know what I mean? Little thing too. You know what I mean? Guess my nap is over. Good morning, Leaf. Mila. Just know. I hope the camping trip went well, by the way. Crucial. What's going on, Twitch partner? Rising Star. Let me stop. You're not there yet, but I know you're there. Isaiah, what's going on? Wait, what'd you say, Denise? Getting your passport next week? As you should. I'm actually baffled. Listen. When you pull up on a non-Trails Day, you're like, hey, I'm here for 3 seconds because I got to go do a thing later, or you got to go to sleep. And it's like, all right, we'll see you later. And then on Trails Day, that's when you want to park. So I'm like, hey, whoops, excuse me. That's what I get for talking with food in my mouth. Your Switch gets here tomorrow? Wasn't it supposed to be today, or am I tripping? It's 10 p.m.? Yeah. To come visit me? Mac, don't lie to me. Trails of Reem Cold Steel? Yeah, that's really his full name. Schwarzer is a myth. Shanti, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know that meme of like somebody holding a gun up to the sun? That's what I need today. For the rest of this week, actually. That's actually what I need. I'm gonna take this last bite and we're gonna get to it. This is crazy. There's no way, Crucial. I appreciate you, Mila. I do. But you trying to park and assuming I was going to chat for 5 minutes is crazy. George, trust me when I tell you, I was definitely eating in that call too. I was just able to hide it better. Yeah, we love you, Mila. We'll see you soon. I was going to say something else and then my brain blanked, but I appreciate you swinging in and saying hi. I appreciate you. It's always good seeing you on a real note. But also, please protect your peace and stay away from those wikis, all right? For those who don't know, we're being aggressive towards me. Well, I say we. I'm being aggressive towards Mila because she is also playing through the series, and I need her playthroughs to be as like peaceful and spoiler-free as possible. If I were to switch scenes right now, she's cooked. And we can't have that. She's finally on Cold Steel 1, actually. I think about to be on Cold Steel 2. Jack, what's going on, Chief? How you doing? How you be? All right, been on any wikis? All right. You're on chapter 5 like right now? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, say less. Yeah, you definitely can't see what's on my screen right now. Definitely cannot. But I hope everybody had a good freaking weekend. Crucial. I also hope you had a conversation with your girlfriend. Because, you know, Pepperidge Farms remembers, you know? We know what she did. Jack, what's going on today, bro? Okay. Close this. We'll talk later. Most definitely, Mila. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. She right here listening? I hope so. Ayo? Nah, cause why'd you give my man some Bath and Body Works for his birthday? There's just no way. There's just no way. Not gonna lie, we better be finishing this game today. Somebody needs to tell Isaiah. Sir, what's up, Tati? What's going on? Hold on, let me refresh. What happened? Tati, you can't say things like that and get me scared. Because if you're about to ask about YouTube, I was about to say I just switched the game, so we're going up now. Yep, what up, King? Hope you're saying cool. Glenn, I'm trying. Listen, between you and me, I cannot stand today. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I need to make you a theme song? Say, don't get me hype. Do not get me hype. And also, I just realized I gotta turn off the Spotify music. Whoopsies. About to do some carding. That's gonna be me tomorrow, Glenn. Watch out. And yeah, the mystery stream should be up. A theme song? Yo, like, say pulling up frame 1 and saying that she needs to make me a theme song. I can't do anything else but clap. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Whenever you're ready to start the game, okay. I'm not gonna be ready, actually, Shiny. For as long as you are viewing this stream, I think we're gonna sit right here and listen to Reen's voice line for about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 hours. 8 hours, you gotta wait until death's, you gotta wait 8 hours, Jack? Ain't no way, bruh. Oh, I guess midnight Eastern. Sounds good? All right, cool. Yo, Shy, come and get this guy. I need somebody to come and get Shiny.
Okay.
There's no way. You're frame 1 with the violence. You got like an hour and a half before you go to work? Oh, in that case, hey, look, I'll chill. We can call Mila back in here. I'll switch scenes back. You know what I mean? It might be time. I hit the wrong button there. Let me make sure these are good, by the way. Because ain't no way, no way. All right, cool. Thinking of Bill, not the science guy. Pause. Wait, you are not about to make me a Bill Nye the Science Guy sound and theme song. There is no way. You woke up at noon today? Hey, Jack, big dub, depending on when you went to sleep. When do you go to sleep? How you doing? I'm vibing, Shawnee. How are you? Bill Nye got some hits though? You say some hits like he didn't have 1.5 theme songs. No. Listen up, A-OK. There is actually no shot. There is not a singular shot. Y'all, I gotta read dialogue today. Like a lot, I think. Because we have quite a few mandatory meetups. Bill Nye had no business having a bop though? I agree. Hi, bye. Oh my God. Yeah, later. You got tea? Yes. Water jug full? As full as it's going to be for now, yes. Might need to record a podcast. Yo, Isaiah. Yes. Might need to do something, bro. Because it's looking ridiculous out here. Tea is trash. Leaf, go back to sleep, bro. I don't know why you woke up. Cause you must be grumpy or something. Cause there is no way I'm reading you say that. What? Hugo, hello. You are now a voice in my head. How's it going? Tea is trash. Try smoking it. Lord Jadrick the 59. You said you've been stuck with me for 64 months? Yo, stuck with this crazy. I think it's actually low-key the other way around, Jay. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, Shy. Frame 1 is crazy, and you would think a Leaf knows better, huh? You're not a tea guy 100%? All right. So what are you, a coffee guy? Yo, because there's no way he woke up to choose violence. He has to be grumpy. Jay, thank you so much, by the way, for freaking 64 months and at tier 3, bro. Like, what are we saying? My dog. If there's a green team, maybe it could be smoke, but yo, look. As a non-smoker, right? Like, I condemn it, like high key. There's no way we're having this conversation right now. But have you tried caramel tea though?
No.
Ain't no way. Hello, turtle. You just like lemonade? I mean, hey, lemonade's valid. You have to cook your veggies for the week. You have to use the freaking oven. May you know peace. Leaf does know better. Right. Water and Sprite.
No.
You know, sometimes, right? Sometimes I pull up and then I have hope in like more of this community than I think I should. Lemonade is solid. No. Your water and Sprite, don't start switching up now. Don't, nah. You're not allowed to switch up now. You're not. Ain't no freaking way. What's going on, by the way, Dave? How was getting Reen free? Yo, Dave. It was a crazy time. I'm not gonna lie. It was a truly crazy time. You drink water right from the hose, and honestly, that explains your behavior. Got your summer tan line? Okay. It's way too hot out for tea. Look, I literally just had some, right? My body's about to be cooled off for the rest of the day. Yo, Olaf, what's going on? How you doing? How you be? It's good seeing you. Calm. Do you see the behavior in this chat? There's no way. There is no way. Yes, you are, Denise, but also at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like skimming over your chat just a little bit. All good here in Germany? Let's go. Yo, honestly, how is the temperature over there? Is it also like hot as heck over there too, in general? Oh, as you should, Tati. Hell yeah. Pineapple quencher? That's a W. Not gonna lie to you. Shy, it's cooked in here. It is truly cooked. Apple juice or orange juice? I grew up on apple juice, so I'm kind of biased there. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, both are good. I'm definitely not saying orange juice is bad by any means, unless you got pulp in it. But I'm not gonna have that conversation with y'all. I'm gonna get a stack. But apple juice, man. I'm an apple juice guy, 100%. Like, I don't think you understand. Like if I could put a lifetime supply of apple juice on Throne, it's there. Orange juice with ice, you're valid for that. Actually, you're actually. Hey, look, this is why we keep calm around. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's the wrong button. This is why we keep calm around. Bro uses apple juice in the cereal, so now nobody said anything like that. But the fact that you're projecting right now kind of exposes you. Oh, so you hate orange juice now? Do not be a Twitter user, Olaf. I expect better. All right, I expect better. You might actually be the strongest person in the world if you only have apple juice and Cheez-Its. There's no way. These buttons today, it's a Monday. You know what I'm saying, Shy? It's a Monday, and I'm what?
I'm fighting for my life.
You best believe. Cranberry juice is king. Cranberry juice is valid. He said, okay. You're silly. Oh, yo, question for chat, by the way, right? So when I inevitably break into the voice acting industry, right? And I don't know, I pull up and I'm one of the first voices in an upcoming Pokemon game, or like I'm in your next favorite anime, or I'm in a Trails game, you know what I'm saying? And I go about making some sections in the Discord server. Maybe I do a thing on Ko-fi, or maybe I do a thing for like Twitch subs or something, right? Hey, nobody cares about you, Shiny. I'm not, the question's not for you. What sort of things do you think I could maybe add to the Discord server that would be beneficial to y'all? Lullabies is crazy. Next, apple. Oh! I just realized in your childhood you drank apple juice too, but now it's water. Hell yeah! Listen, I understand. You're valid for that. But yeah, general question for the chat. Well, I have your freaking attention actually, because I know some of y'all. So I mean, like Shiny over here, he's dipping at about 59 minutes. So really trying to think. Yeah, let me know if you think of anything. What do you mean, like adding like adding what? Well, like. Is there anything, and maybe in terms of like any sort of like maybe insights on things? I don't know if I don't necessarily want to say insider info, because a lot of things obviously would end up being like NDA'd or just in general, they're personal and private. But like at that point, I'm also in another unique position. I already kind of am as a streamer, right? So we have like the sub only section in the Discord, which I should make more use of. We've obviously done like community things in the past, so on. So I'm wondering if like if that is a thing that is added to my repertoire, right? What more do you think I could provide from that perspective to the community? Not movies, next subsection. There kind of already is that. Yeah, there's definitely already a movie night section that has not been used in a while, but ideation? You want to elaborate on that? You could just drink orange juice for breakfast and be fine. That's a little wild to me, but I understand. Unless you have a suggestion channel. I mean, that already exists as it is now. There's like a suggestion forum in the server. But again, like, your brain's dead. We know, you just woke up. Game night section, okay. So like, okay, so that y'all are thinking like community activities, but nothing that maybe more so directly links. And yeah, Quay, we already know your opinion. But nothing that particularly links to my, I guess, additional and more specific to identity as a voice actor. Yeah. Going home to your parents for summer break tomorrow? Oh, nice. Are you gonna be there the whole summer, Olaf? Or actually, no, because you also plan to travel, no? Also, Dean, hold on. What? You're twisted. Cons, like conventions? Okay, so like talks about and plans for trying to get to a convention? Possibly tips on networking in the VA industry? Okay. I gotta make note of the uptime so I can come back to this. A little bit of travel, but staying with your parents for the most part? Hell yeah, dude. No, that's fire. Convention stuff is good? Okay. Noted. I'll have to think on that a bit. Yeah, that's fair, Kev. I'm definitely trying to imagine in a hypothetical sense, right? And ideas as your journey come as you journey through, right? That's fair. Oh no, you're good, Isaiah. Interesting. Yo, thank you for that, by the way, because I'm gonna keep it a stack. I have no idea what that voice in my head was talking about. Homie said 125% a bajillion times. I was like, huh. We had the story time idea for a while, but yeah, that's fair. Okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. I just thought I'd pick at your brains just a little bit. I'm curious. Hey, appreciate you. To be like a VA club, feedback, auditions, resources, practices, and scripts. Okay, I actually like the train of thought on that too, and I see the fly has settled on the key light. And I kind of want to kill it, but I'm not going to. You talk about advice, personal stories for those who are interested in getting in that field? Okay. Could see you voicing in Harry Potter though. Listen, you're not catching me anywhere near that series, but I appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment even still. Don't want to say podcast because cringe, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get you, Dean. Yeah. Teach me how to VA channel? Right, of course. The fly staring at you while you, yo, on God, Jack? Yeah. Not HP? Look, it's one of those. But okay, cool. I thought I would, and if obviously if you think of anything else, by all means, like drop them in my chat or even in DMs. But I figured I'd ask you just to get the hamster wheel turning, because I do think I want to make some serious strides very soon. But I might look into a mic change or upgrade or something. Well, I say upgrade as if this mic isn't already good. Yeah. Yo, sounds good, Jack. I appreciate all of you, seriously. Well, all of you contributed. Leaf. Let me stop. Oh, it's you guys. We finished our preparations. We can depart anytime. Huh. That new Raymond of yours becomes, becomes you, Reen. The mic on your PS5 controller is better than the dedicated headsets? Oh, that's probably a guarantee, honestly. But not by much, if we're being honest, Gash. Need a mentor? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, George. I'm already in your DMs, man. Go ahead and give me the insiders. Go ahead and give me the insiders. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Cause, dude, the way, George, look, you've yet to hear anything, but like at best right now, man, look, I can do an impression of Master Roshi, Imperfect Cell, and like a weird mix of raccoon slash Big the Cat. And when my natural speaking voice is like this, and I get complimented on just my voice as is a lot, the fact that the branch off is that, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, like maybe I quit before I start. You know, might be my time. Big the Cat, do it. You're sick and twisted. Pristine is crazy. Unless you're talking about my normal speaking voice, I appreciate you. Raccoon the Cat, Jay, get out. Get out. You always recommend the Ray-Ban Meta glasses for IRL content? Yeah? My fault? Yeah, it is. Yo, I can't stand you, bro. Ooh. When I get my hands on you, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you. Sicko. Can we get a 2-hour, wait, hold on, 2-hour long YouTube video of you VAing Big the Cat while you sit by a fire? That is oddly specific. And so my question for you is, how long have you been like sitting on this thought, this idea in your imagination? Well, what's really going on here, Kevin? Come on. It's just me and you in the room right now. What's going on? Voice act this? I'm not voice acting that goofy ass fish. However, listen, Isaiah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost really went at you and roasted the hell out of you. Don't let this be you, bro. Please, please. Just voice act it yourself. I'll say it like that. Super Saiyan? Dude, if I was in Dragon Ball, I'd be lit. I would be lit. It'd be cool to see a YouTube video on this topic in the future. Wait, what specifically? Like to provide insights, or what do you mean? Oh. Well, see, it's funny. I wanted to do reading in the past, like basically audiobooks, like just read stories on YouTube. I was going to do like a YouTube Kids type channel at first. Kind of do it or approach it like almost like Mr. Rogers style. But the space right now doesn't accommodate for that. And I definitely don't have the idea fully realized, like, you know, in my head or on paper or anything. So, and then also with certain stories or whatever, I think there are like copyright loops you got to go through. So I was just like, I'm going to show it for now. And maybe in the future, that's a revisit. But with a pipe and a Jack and Coke, that's freaking crazy. What kind of stories am I reading, Leaf? Since Big the Cat making fishing, I swear to God. Reading stories as Big the Cat is crazy. I Need You by Fire and now Big the Cat came through. All right, man. Evolving this idea over the years, man said, yeah, I just started like 3 years ago, and since then it's turned into this. You're twisted. Yeah, Kevin, it might have been your time. Honestly, maybe I just wipe out the entire chat. You should apply for future Trails games VA roles. I mean, hey, yo, look, if the cards of fate line up that way, I'm locked in. You know what I mean? I would love to be in Trails. I'd listen to a Felix read. Hold on. Why? Leaf, why are you picking the most boring stories ever? What's going on with that? My man said Harry Potter, now Lord of the Rings. What next? Game of Thrones? Crazy work. What Trails character would you want to be? Couldn't tell you. Like if there was an existing character, right? Oh, maybe Goofy Leon. You know what I mean? My Leon impression is already too good. Like, we will not respect you unless you have a proper leader in our midst. Because he's the only one I could replace. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to ever do that. But like, you know. So I'd have to come in as somebody new or like a random NPC. You know what I mean? Let me be the next recurring NPC that like all the characters see across their journey. You know, I'm one of the side quests. Redfish Bluefish on stream is crazy. Hello, by the way, Tony. Welcome in. Not too much on Game of Thrones? No. The story is something. Even if it's reading anime or manga, that would be awesome. I kind of wonder how that goes. Like Quay did a few videos reading a manhwa, and that was like cool, but I don't know. At the same time, Evil Buzz Lightyear taking over the galaxy? Ain't no way. Hello? Please write Leona to your trail skip more. Thank you. All right, man. This is crazy. What? Hey, Kevin, what Trails character do you see me as? You know, if you had to pick somebody that already exists. Okay. So you're reading Luffy's line? No, there's no way. Listen. Luffy's voice is too many octaves, you know, that I would have to switch up to even pretend to do that. If anyone says Richard, we fighting? Go ahead and say Richard real quick. I'm trying to see something. Felix Lloyd Bannings? Lloyd? There's no way. There's no way. Listen. But I respect it. Shout out. You know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, George. I couldn't help but notice that like on your like little sort of like character like tier list or like protagonist tier list, you put my guy Lloyd Fumble the Bag Bannings at like the bottom. What's up with that? Real quick, like you're on the podium right now. Like what's really going on? Have you thought about doing a collab where you and some friends are reading dialogue in a game? No, to be honest with you. I've seen it happen before, but mentally at the time that I was kind of witness to that, I very quickly wrote it off and I never really went back to the thought. But I mean, I think that'd be interesting. MC of our lives is hilarious. That'd be sweet. I promise you. Bless you. I think the whole stream heard that one. Yeah. No, that's interesting though. I did. Screw Lord Bannings. This could have been the most beautiful friendship. And you just... I'm gonna have to check you for that one. That one's going for the podcast. I'm not gonna ask you anything about that now. I'm just gonna make a quick note to myself. You know what I mean? Like I just, you know, you think you know a guy, and then he just says, heck, everything that you exist for. I don't exist for Lord Bannings, but you know. Let's see. Let me make this note for myself. George hates Lloyd. That's all that is. Friends of mine thought it would be accurate if I voiced Asgore in Undertale in Discord. Ain't no way. Nothing was said is crazy. And George hates Lloyd. That's all. That's literally all it says. D&D run where everyone must stay in character. Yo, honestly, something like that would be fun. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give the Wheels of Fate on like some sort of D&D run again. I don't know when, but sometime in the future. Yo, it really does though. D&D, yes, but probably not the traditional D&D. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Honestly, look, we need another Trails fighting game and one that gets localized, because I don't think that the one that exists or existed or whatever actually was, if memory serves. I think like Dave or somebody could correct me in chat, but wait, hold on. Not you deleting George's message. That's crazy. Yo, I really just saw that. That's so, y'all are goofy. Y'all are goofy for that, but it was deserved. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I know we've been staring at this dialogue box for a while, so I'm like, how do I segue back into it without just getting back into it? But I guess we're just gonna do that, honestly. Make a game starring you as the main character and then voice yourself. You don't think that's corny, Isaiah? Ys vs. Trails getting localized this year? Wait, are you serious? You wouldn't delete that over Reen, but def for Lloyd? Right. I actually forget where George placed Reen in his list. Rollback netcode as well? You have to be pulling my leg. You can voice me. You couldn't voice me if you tried. There's no way. I'll voice you though. I'll voice you in that game. I think they wanted to release it, but I don't know if they did. I only know that there's a translate patch. Oh, really? Yo. I'm gonna have to tap in. Because we need Rising Sun. Like, give us the same. You could recycle the voice line. Just give us Rising Sun in a fighting game. Pause. This was posted a month ago? Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Let me mute these other tabs because I do have Charity and Teasy up. I was about to say YouTube. Oops. To the folks that are in my head, you won't be able to see this, but yo, I did not know that this dropped. Also, there we go. What? Shout out. Are you ready to experience the clash of two worlds? Bro, you have to be kidding me. Yo, nah, Tita in a fighting game is crazy.
Right, let's go.
What?
Guess I'll go first.
I did not know this was coming out.
I'll be winning this
Listen.
Say I didn't warn you.
You're just made a bad choice. Stand in my way and I'll smash you like a wall.
Oh my God.
I'll try. Broken already.
Oh my God. Wait. Wait! I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to master this game. There's no way. And of course, Joshua's a bad guy again in this story. There's no way. And fighting on top of the like the Liberal Castle is crazy. Are you kidding? Tell me we get a date at the end of this.
Versus Trails in the Sky. Alternative Saga.
Yo.
Warriors from another realm, you have done well to make it this far.
What?
Be careful, Adol. We are in his domain now.
I am certain.
What? Another question marks. Oh my, pause. That's supposed to be like tomorrow. There's no way. Summer 2025. Yeah, that equals tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Gash, I saw. And then George said earlier too. No, there's no way. Listen. I play fighting games on the odd occasion. I'm not good at any of them. I'm going to have to learn this one. I have to. There's no way. I like how it also like it has like Trails in the Sky specifically, by the way, but like Lloyd was Lloyd was in there. I'm not mad at it. That's freaking awesome. I had no idea that was coming out. Speaking of fighting games, I'll hit you up after stream. Say less. You said Sparking Zero? No, say no more though. Yo! Holy smokes! No, that's crazy. That's truly crazy. And this fly is gonna drive me crazy. But it's alright. Well, that, but also another one from the past. It better be Street Fighter. I don't want to hear a word about Tekken. Planned release date is still just 2025. Yo, look, that trailer said summer. I need it tomorrow. Do you feel that the climate outside? It's summer. Where is it? We need it. I think it's all the old Trails games up to Azure. That is fire. It is SF6. Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll come back if you specifically buy me my Shiranui. All right? Let me stop. We'll talk later for sure, bro. I'm down. That is so wow. But seriously, thank you for sticking with me. You're welcome. I'd always wanted to get a look at the workshop in person anyway. And I'm glad Thomas and the General agreed to help us. This is, my mind is blown right now. Don't go thinking you're off the hook yet. Go ahead and rebuy Smash. Listen. The same way people like want to throw up arms about paying $80 for Mario Kart World on the Nintendo Switch 2, there is no way that in 2025 I'm dropping 60 bones or less, if I'm honest, on Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why did he give VIP again? You know something? I'm starting to question this. There's no way. I just want to know. Yeah, you know, like past me must have been tripping something fierce. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You're gonna have to make a time machine and stop past me. Yeah, honestly, I'm not much of an ease person either. Not by choice or anything. I just never properly like put them on the radar. But I should play catch up. Not you. And it's funny because if you actually did it, you could technically actually un-VIP yourself. You need to play 10 at some point. Honestly, I need to like start at some point and like pick up one of those games, probably run them off stream, because with Trails in mind as well, there's no way that I'm getting through anything. I'm barely getting through Trails as is, literally as we speak. So that's something that like offline me is going to have to devote time to. I should go ahead and like probably wish list a bunch of them on Steam just to keep watch for any sales, since I imagine that like Trails, they go on sale fairly often. Probably. If you knew what we were doing, you could have contacted us. Wait, didn't you get in touch right before everything went down? I think I'll wait until for the enhanced version. Ooh, they do? I'm sorry. If it's not out yet, right. Okay. Oh, that? Let's just say it was a little insurance, and it came through as at the best possible moment. I'm sorry, y'all. I think a caveman just entered my head. Loki wish someone would make it into Toy Story like game where toys come alive and pop out of the toy box and do missions. There's that shooter where you play as toys. I forget what it's called, but that exists. I know it's not exactly what you're describing, but yeah, or at least somebody thought of the idea of, you know, I guess like a toy-based game. What are we going to do with you? You're just as flaky as ever. You haven't changed all that much in all the time I've known you. That's crazy. Yeah, Tati, I just... Huh, how about that? It's hard to imagine Vita living here with all of you. Grianos and I lived here as well. That takes me back. What has it been, 10 years now? Hypercharge unboxed. Thank you, Ross. Yep, that's the one. This room hasn't changed at all. You could have gotten rid of my bed, you know. No way. We always knew you might come back someday. What's going on, by the way, bro? We didn't want you to drop in on us and have nowhere to sleep. Wow, you must have been pretty desperate to see me again. Maybe if you called more often, we wouldn't have to worry about you so much. You tell her, Emma. Yo. And grandmother, you could stand to be honest about how you feel too. Yeah, GG's. Wow, Emma's really something once she gets going. No wonder she was class president back in your day, or in your day. Yeah, it's like she was born for that role. Yeah, Shy, listen. All I'm saying is, yo, like, cavemen go burr, you know what I mean? Are you doing Felix House's celebrations? It was a good time. It was a good time. Unfortunately, like, much like today, bro, you know, it was on one of the hottest days we'll probably see this freaking year, but it was a good time. It was a good time with the family, bro. Appreciate you asking. That comment is tickling me, bro, because, like, what do you mean, me, man, who you? You know what I mean? Like, what do you? Seeing the two of you together is so touching. If only Grianos could be here, too. That would be nice. Wasn't he sliced apart right down to his soul? I'll admit, that was unfortunate. But I'm gathering up the scattered pieces of his power, so he should be able to return one day. Really? If I can't do that much, I'm not worthy of being called the Azure Abyss. With your abilities, it might just be possible. Your blessed Pogo showed up in your head? No, for real. Yo, shout out Pogo for real. He's the one. That man started learning the words? How infuriating. It took me at least a century to master creating a familiar. I'm sure Vita only picked it up this fast because she had your knowledge and experience to draw on, grandmother. How do we get around to talking about something so weird? They are witches, after all. I guess this is normal for them. Man is making new generations, promise you. Just so I know, what is considered Canada hot? The same as like Florida hot, bro. What do you mean by that? Wait. Can we get a CTOF like 40, please, or like 41? Hey, Celine, aren't you going to change into human form? I was looking forward to seeing that. Oh, hey, you're right. I'm so used to you being a cat that I didn't even notice you changed back. I was just asking. No. You were trying to undermine how hot Canada can actually get. I don't want to hear it, bro. That is roughly the kind of climate we're dealing with. The actual, like, if you were to look up what the weather says it actually is, it's technically cooler. It's more like 31 or like 32-ish Celsius, but it feels like around there. So like, no, hey, man. Watch out, Ross. I'm watching you, bro. You ain't slick. When I was a kid, South Park taught me Canada stays like 30 degrees and keeps a feet of snow. Yeah, of course they're gonna play up stereotypes. And even then, honestly, Leaf, I'm gonna keep it a stack, right? The places that like people think Canada the place that people think Canada is, it kind of looks like or is like in terms of temperature or whatever during the winter, especially, bro, are basically in either like the small like hick towns or in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like there's no like city or like big like area by any means that is at all like that because of pollution. But you know, no cap, bro. I know you're in a tundra right now. How's the igloo, bro? I want to reach deep into the recesses of my heart and pull out every crazy thing I could say about the UK and its lack of air circulation ever, bro. I want to roast you so bad because I know for a fact you are melting on the floor right now, Jordan. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Punch them, Felix. Marcus, I'm on my way. South Park is not the educational standard. Tati, do you see what I'm dealing with in here? It's Leaf, by the way. Such a falsehood or uninhabited. Right, literally that. You deadass have your hoodie on indoors? Oh, so you just like pain. The land that just learned about AC? Yeah, because what are we talking about? But you're also not wrong. This guy is twisted. This guy is twisted. Tati was just hyping up South Park, the movie, the other day, though. Listen. Not for educational purposes, though. And Jordan's sick. Frame one. You know, I'm noticing a trend. Folks who come over from Laura's side of the community, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really frame one with y'all. We had Jordan. We had Shiny pull up earlier, too. You know what I mean? Mila is about the violence, low key. Charity, hi. How was the rest of the stream? I just saw that you rated into blue. So you're saying don't go to the UK? Not during the summer. Kevin, exactly. And then when I'm lashing out frame one at people because of prior stacked transgressions, you know, it's me. You know what I mean? What's your problem? Why are you like this? Oh, you deserve this. All right, say less. Say less. It was great. This game is so much fun. I'll switch right now. Don't play with me. Mila pulls up and you guys are like, get out. Yeah, because she knows I'm playing Trails and she keeps stopping me. She knows. Just put it up as a 6 and I have zero clue what I'm doing. It's like I've never played a fighting game before. No shot. Tsunami. Thank you so much for the 20 months, bro. It's good seeing you. And also, hello, Segoro. UK native here. Listen, I need the whole country to get its act together, Segoro. There's no way. Jokes aside, though, good to see you, bro. Good seeing you too, for real. Hope everyone's staying hydrated and all that, as they should. They better. I hope all of you are. And I hope you are too. And I hope you're taking care of yourself in this heat, man, because I know it's like worse out there for you right now than it is even here. The pink girl's patiently waiting to continue the dialogue. It's facts. Yeah, Charity, we're doing good here. Y'all, if you're not already tapped in with... Look at me being present. Don't get me hype. I'll hug you right now. If you're not already tapped in with Charity, by the way, that's Ashar in chat. I'm gonna need you to go make sure you do so because my good friend is on a partner push. And hey, any and all support, even just the tap, goes such a long freaking way. So y'all make sure you follow her. Make sure you, of course, you have your notifications on. And let's get her to Twitch partnership. You know what I mean? We're trying to get her looking a little bit like me out here. All right, and I need to see more of us winning. You struggle more with the cold than the heat? Oh, really? Hey, honestly though, I get what you mean. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, between you and me, same. I would prefer not to be in the cold, personally. But here we are. Here we are. Christian, hello, welcome back in. It's good seeing you. Hope you've been well. Yo, and of course, Charity, you already know what it is. It's love for you in here. And so, like, if I learn that, like, Tsunami Sumo hasn't followed you, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, his days are numbered, you know what I mean? His days are numbered. 20 months numbered, in fact. It's one of those. What a waste. You look so cute. I already told you, it's not a form I like shape-shifting into. Cold hurts your bones? My man said he's old for real. Seems like she's not too keen on the idea. She has her reasons, no doubt. But that could also be the motorcycle wreck and falling off a mountain face. Oh yeah, that'll do it to you. A little bit of trauma, both physically and mentally. I kind of wish I had more time. Being here again takes me back, or really takes me back. Anyway, I'll leave Crow to you guys. See, what happened was, no, I don't want to hear any of that. Next time Charity streams, which, by the way, when are you going live again? Next time Charity streams, I better see you in there. All right? I'm watching you. Promise you. Ross, you said he's your favorite character? I just saw that I need to update my Trails character tier list. At least one character needs to be way lower. Ooh, interesting. Tomorrow at, hold on. And you started about what time? You could say in your time if that's easier. Heard moving to Alaska helps with the heat? Hell no. You're twisted. He should be able to tell you more about the rivalries and the curse of the Empire. He spent so much time with the gnomes, he probably knows even more than I do. 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you'll be up for hours though. Fair. I'm about to yell at the troops. I'm about to yell at the troops and be like, y'all better raid into Charity after you leave. Around 9 Eastern. Okay, yeah, so 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so hey, for those of you in Peastern, that's about 6:30. You're cooked, but you better wake up. You know what I mean? Wake up and pull her up on your phones, your laptops, your tablets, your computers. All right, go ahead and run up that electricity bill, because what are we talking about? Hello, Autumn. How you doing? How you be? Peastern. Promise you that. Shout out Damien. That's where I got that from. Felix, please. No. Listen. I need you there. All right. I need you there, and I need you supported. So like it's time. All right. I'm about to set alarms, and And I'm not a morning person, but you best believe, because I pulled you up the second I woke up today, and I was like, oh, Charity's up, say less. I pulled you up, and I didn't even pull TZ up until later. Mostly because I learned TZ was like, okay. So I was like, all right, bet. So I had you up on my phone, and I listened to you while I went back to sleep. I'm good, just started my day. Good morning, Queen. God dang. Of course, Charity. Yeah, literally, I think like a couple minutes before I actually wrote in chat is when I had like woken up and pulled you up. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie, because like I just said, I went back to sleep and whatever. You get it. That's when I woke back up. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's hot as heck today, Autumn. I don't know if it's especially hot where you are in your part of the world, but yeah, I'm doing good despite that. Speaking of electricity, the power company sent out a text everyone saying, relax before you turn the hold on. What? Don't tell me they said that verbatim. There's actually no way. 1 in the afternoon. I hate mornings. You and I both. We might be the same person as far as that go. Hello, Cora. How are you? What's going on? You just want to see me gone. It's crazy. It's rolling. Oh my God, Leaf. I forgot you're in Michigan, huh? No disrespect, Shy, when I say this, but it kind of explains a lot. That face is scaring me? Why? Why is that? Why are you scared? You should be able to relax here. We're friends. Yeah, that's crazy, huh, Shy? That's crazy. Vegas is hot. Yeah, you best believe. Cause God dang. God dang. Nova Michigan / Tennessee. But yeah, it's oh yeah, that explains so much actually. You're always up to something devious? No. Cora, come on. You know me, Cora. Up to something devious? Hey, I appreciate that tons, Christian. Do your freaking thing and enjoy the laps and the racing and Trackmania. You got this. I don't know if you're trying to just race against other players or in general you're trying to beat a particular time or what, but enjoy your time for sure. I appreciate you tons. We do not have ACs here in Germany too. Yes, I am aware of that actually. That's so wild to me. And I know you guys aren't allowed to get like those like in window units or anything like that too. I know that's a whole thing out there. Less than 5 minutes, they all start beefing? Yeah, more like 2 for sure. Set the timer is crazy. One day I'll beat the mega allegations. Good luck, bro. Trying to get all author medals. You got this, yo. You got this. I'm semi-familiar with Trackmania because I have a dear friend who's very much into Trackmania. So I'm kind of aware of much of what racing and Trackmania entails. So okay, cool. Yeah, yo, enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. WC Otter, by the way, one of the best creatures. In other words, you're not going to tell us anything. You were such a sweet child once. Where did we go wrong? All right, have it your way. We'll get to the truth eventually. As for Crow, I promise we'll take care of him. Thank you, Reen. I knew I could count on you. Yeah, get me out of here. Listen, I ain't ever trying to talk to a witch again in this game. That said, I know I'm gonna have several more conversations. It's cooked for me. Weekly shorts just dropped today? Oh, heck nah, wait. So you gotta do that much more now. Because I know that there was some sort of like community-based challenge as well, right? So now you have another one. Yellow. Oh, hey, if it ain't my favorite customers. Team Thors, what are you guys up to? Shout out Jose, by the way. You have some strict laws sometimes here. Yeah, I've noticed some of them in particular have me like, whoa, like that's really strange. But here we are, making the goodbye tour before you depart. Appreciate you, Ross. More of a thank you tour, really. I've got a lot of people to show my gratitude to. I can't read. Maybe I shouldn't be a voice actor. Lundy. Lundy, you are the freaking cutest. To my ultra super dearest best friend. Hey, listen, don't start adding titles like that because I'll cry today. I love you and here's almost 2 years. I hope you get sick of me. On second thought, I'm sick already. I'm sick already. Thank you so much for the 20 freaking months, Lundy. Y'all make sure you go tap in with my ultra super dearest best friend and teammate, Lundy's Lounge, Joe. I hate you is crazy. Master, what's going on, Chief? Weekly Shorts is that every week they release a set of 5 short maps for you to drive. Oh, I see. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of cool though. And I'm guessing that instead of them being community made, they are because I think there's like a community track, right? Like some like there are authors for. Never mind, actually, never mind. I think I'm delving too deep. But point is, are these like dev made the weekly maps? Mrs. K, hello. Good day. I appreciate you pulling up, you know, in my mental space. You know, that's what that space is called for a bunch of TOS related reasons. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that tons. Done and done is crazy. Say less, Tati. Good morning. How is you? Okay, listen. Why are you saying good morning? It's kind of gold. Don't you start with me, Tati. Don't you just love TOS? Something like that. Dev made, yes. Think you're thinking about track of the day? I think so. Yeah, because I know that like I guess like players can also make maps, and if they're like good enough or get voted on enough or something to that effect, they also get like they're also like I guess like popularized enough to where a bunch of players like race on them and whatever for a period of time, right? And try to like, you know, see who gets the best time, etc., etc. But yeah, I think that's what I'm referring to. Trackmania is big. Yeah, it is like bigger than I thought it would be. I watch a specific YouTuber about the game sometimes. Dave, if you ever see Lukey in chat, I mean, he's also over basically on your side of the world. Yeah, definitely tap into his stream sometimes. He plays a lot of Trackmania. Yo, honestly, Lundy, you better than me because the way because, you know, money. The way I had to drop my sub and I'm pissed about it all the time. Want me to link? By all means, Tati. Yes, please. Not you on cooldown. Shy, Kevin. I'm gonna give you Trails content. I'm gonna give you the Trails content you want. Y'all keep playing with me. No. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. I'll give you the Trails content you want. If the community likes it, the devs choose it to be part of a qualifier, and each day they choose a new one. Okay, that's what it is. We love your Trails content, yeah? I'm about to have some new stuff for you soon. I'm about to have some new stuff for you real soon. Keep playing with me. Mrs. K, please keep safe and hydrated and cool out there, because it's looking real wild. I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean? Stop. Watch out. Oh, come on. No. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. Watch out. All right? Watch out. I'm watching both of y'all at the same time. All right? Got me out here looking like a freaking iguana. Just one eye going one way, one eye going the other. I'm watching y'all. Trails in the Sky the 3rd tomorrow? Oh, we gonna have the 3rd, all right. We gonna have the 3rd. Death Wolf, what's going on, Chief? How you doing? How you be? It's hot AF? Yeah. Yeah. Time for your daily panda experience. I'm about to end stream. We about to raid out. Because there ain't no freaking way, dude. Don't insult iguanas like that? Whoa. There was no insult. I'm just saying I'm gonna be looking like one. Why do you think that's an insult? You're twisted. Pretty cool, that Lukey guy? He is. One of the greatest. Doing well, and you? Yo, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. It's good seeing you, man. It's been a minute. 101 with 54% humidity? Hell no. But I think it's probably similar here. I don't know what the humidity is here, Tati, but yeah. The word of today is instigating. Ross, do you see it, bro? There it is. You see it, Shy. The face of today is Reen's current one. Yeah, that's real too. Yeah, Kai. Honestly, I don't know. That might have poisoning of some kind in some part of his body. You know what I mean? Because there's no way. Not least of all you, Josette. You're a lifesaver in every sense of the word. He needs a tan with this look, to be honest. Okay, you know what? Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna derail conversation again because what you just said is very interesting to me. Today's words are Felix Christ, our Lord and Savior. Now, Mrs. K. You put yourself through so much danger, and just for my sake too. Don't mention it. Given what you've been through, it was the least I could do. No kidding about that danger, though. What with the military tightening its grip. Still, we decided that helping you was only the right thing to do. It's not like you forced us. Well, I appreciate it either way. You and your brothers must have been taking the Bobcat all over the place, huh? Well, this problem isn't Erebonia's alone, right? We've been flying back and forth from Liberl and Calvert for the most part. Oh, wow. Well, if you find yourself running low on arms, you know who to call. Anti-air missiles, bunker busters, you name it, we got it. Yeah, I think they said the opposite, Isaiah. A hard pass. The machine guns and cannons do just fine. Things are different now, Jingo. We're not sky bandits anymore, you know. What kind of W self-diagnosis is this? W self-diagnosis is crazy. I do remember us hearing a thing or two about that. See another doctor? That part. Fire the other one, bro. Because what are we talking about? So your armaments came from 9 Volley then? Yeah. Things are looking to get a bit rough and tumble in the near future. They're secondhand, obviously, given our budget. I threw in some free ammo. Think of it as a one-time limited offer. That baby's full auto, so you can really eat through it if you're not careful. I'll keep that in mind. We'll put an order in if we start to run low. You're quite the connection to have, Jingo. Not Felix died. Greetings. She's done much for us as well. Doctor's looking out for my best interest? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Let me see something here. Appreciate you, by the way. Huh. That one did? Yeah, you're not lying. You know what's crazy? Like, that's a... I don't know what's going on that channel. Are we missing filters? I don't think you can filter names. So honestly, I would say stuff like that. It's probably a lack of moderation tools on the imaginary end. You know what I mean? Yeah, I legit just pulled up the channel and I'm like so confused. Huh. How's that? By the way, Jingo, what are your plans from here? I heard you were planning on leaving Aaron. I'm guessing you're heading back to Crossbell? Nah, I plan to keep running my own gig. I got a packed schedule myself. Big jobs to take care of and all. Maybe one day in 10 years they'll add moderation tools. Yeah, like different ones, better ones maybe. Yeah. Gonna hitch a ride with the Kapuas for that. Part way at least. Big jobs, huh? Gotta say, I'm kinda curious. Though ignorance may be bliss in this case. It's only natural someone in Jingo's trade would keep busy, given the way the world's turning. Well, either way, you've been a great help to us. I'm sure we'll see more of you again, wherever that might be. Sure thing. I'll make sure to have the good stuff ready for you. Good luck out there, guys. Same to you, Jingo. I'll stick around a bit longer to exchange some more intel. We can all meet up later, okay? Yeah, right, Tati? Yeah, no, for real though. Yo, Akechi, what's going on? It's good seeing you again. I hope you've been well. Yep, Tati, facts. But like, thanks for the watch hours, I guess, you know? Thanks for the watch hours. If I got you a Kapul visor, would you rock it? You know what, I'd rock it for like part of a stream at least, you know, until my head got hot or something. But of course, see you in a bit. A lot can happen in 10 years? You are not lying, Dave. It is, we're schmoving out here. Part of one, at the very least. At least. If not the entire, like ideally at least like an entire stream, you know what I mean? But if it's a hot day, hey, bro. You got a P.O. box? No. No. Last I looked into it, and granted this was years ago, P.O. boxes be a little expensive, and money is not something I'm made out of. Nice to see you, Randy. Agate. Like, you see the way I'm like itching my head? It's crazy, right? So like, what's going on right now is like, I guess the top of my head is like sweating right now. And it's crazy because I literally just washed my hair last night. Let's drop your address real quick. It'll be fine. You know something, Cora? You would love to have access to my address. Doing photography in college? Ooh. My homie invited me to a party with nothing but... Okay, all right. Hey, at least the homie knows your taste. And I do not want to know how the world looks like in 10 years. No, facts. We spoil them on Throne, that's mainly the way. Yeah, that's the closest you're gonna get to like a P.O. box, I guess. It's crazy, it's 5 p.m. and I haven't left my bed. No, for real. Also, Cora, I want you to know right now, hey, listen, as soon as stream's on, I'm killing like 3 flies. Be easy. P.O. boxes be expensive for no reason. Like, facts. Also, give me... Actually, no, never mind. I almost did something crazy. What you mean you ain't made of money? You got money tree growing in your backyard? I wish. Tsunami, listen up, man. Do you know where I would be if that was the case? Murderer? Best believe. You guys passed the 2-minute time and I'm proud of y'all. It's brewing. It's on the way. Marcus, don't respect that. Get a PO box or your bank. It's $40 a year. Leaf. I think you underestimate, or I think you overestimate how much is probably sitting in my bank account at any given time. Not while you were sleeping. That's crazy. It's about time you showed up. Oh, I'm really digging this new look on you. You've upped your game since I saw you last. It's probably just the clothes. They were custom made, apparently. Oh, right. I guess we're going to be working with you too, huh? Oh, shit. Let me make up for our lack of proper introductions yesterday. I'm Ren Bright. I believe you and my father are practitioners of the same school. Here we go. He does look dripped out. You think so? I was gonna make a comment on how many people really love the tan/darker skin and then white hair on folks, and I actually very much wanted to wonder why that is, besides like contrast. Like, I feel like there's more to it, and it's an interesting thing to have a dialogue about, I think. Are we gonna see more of Sharon today? I hope not. Keep it a stack. You think in this economy I got $40 a year of expendable money? That part, master. Like, what are we talking about here? Listen, Leaf got it like that though. Leaf is out here running 15 different companies, you know what I mean? Like, he's the one. He's rolling in it. Huh? Really? As in Lieutenant General Cassius Bright? Yeah, here we go. I never met him myself, but my master used to talk about him a lot. I'm Reen Schwarzer. Pleasure to meet you, Ren. And thanks for the help before. You're welcome. He doesn't seem phased at all. He's a lot calmer than I expected him to be. Something about him reminds me of Louvet, though. I should probably keep my eye on him. Oh my god. There's no way she's thinking this. Louvet? Yeah, Isaiah, you're the one with the money tree in your backyard, bro. Gotta be the hair. It's gotta be it. And I guess kind of the style of it too. Like, Louvet's hair was longer, like a bit longer, but yeah, it's unfortunately kind of similar. Oh, and I think this is the first time the two of us have met in person. I only caught a glimpse of you back in Crossbow. Yeah. Yep, Kev. Or the sword, maybe. Something seems a little different though. Did you happen to change your hairstyle since then? I sure did. I can hardly believe it's been 3 months since all that birdcage stuff. Holy smokes. My name's Kia Bannings. Nice to finally meet you in person, Reen. Good to have you with us, Kia. I'm really grateful for all the help you've given us so far. It's no problem. You're the key to all of our possible futures, Reen. So if there's anything else I can do for you, please go ahead and ask. Am I really that important? Trust her. Keto's got a sixth sense about this stuff. Must be some kind of holdover from when she was a Septarian. Hey. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because that's something you hear about every day. At this point, I don't think we have any choice but to believe it. To be clear, does that mean Instructor Reen's return has cleared a path to saving the future? Sorry, I can't see that far ahead. I just know we have a chance now. Kia's Team Pancake? You see it? Nobody can say anything about pancakes now. It all comes down to what you guys decide to do next. That's what will open up the way forward. Oh. There's only one place we can go, where Crow Armbrust is waiting. He also pilots a Divine Knight, yeah? Yo, Sammy. Hello, welcome in. Ain't Altina like one of the youngest in that room right now? Yes, she is. She is probably the second youngest, if I'm looking at everybody right. Because I think, my guess at least, I don't know for sure, but my guess is that Ren, the purple haired girl on the far right, is a bit older than her. And then Kia is the youngest. What's going on, Akechi? Oh, it's Akechi. What's going on, Chief? Also, give me one sec, y'all. Hold on, let me do this over here on YouTube. Where is it? There it is. Let me do that real quick. And then give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we good. We back. Boop. And boop. There we go. Everyone has a money tree is crazy. You're twisted. It's everyone's favorite breakfast food cannot be pancakes or waffles. Now, why would you do that? That's not all. He was a member of Class 7 in his day, too. Cinnamon rolls for breakfast? Hey, lock in. Guess things are starting to heat up, huh? Yeah, this is where our story really starts. Yo, honestly, y'all, because of this heat, don't be surprised if today's a little shorter. Randy, Agate, thank you so much for everything. Don't mention it, because it is hot. And I'm like suffering low-key. Oh, come on. No need to be so formal. We're way past that now. All right, whatever you say. Are you two planning on going back to the Bobcat too? Yeah, I'm gonna search West Arabonia next. Still haven't had word from Tito or Sherazard. I'll be heading east to meet up with Estelle and the others. I'll see what I can find out from there. Let's all keep each other posted if we learn anything new. Or, yeah, anything new. Sounds good to me. Forgot Automat hates words? True. I didn't even notice that was blocked because I saw it. My man said bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. May you no peace. I wonder where Tita is now. Hopefully she's with everyone else from the branch campus. Agreed. We still have yet to find a few of them. Not to mention Instructor Toa. Yeah, Kevin. It's looking real crazy. Tomorrow might be PNG vibes, honestly. That and weirdly enough, I think we've got a bit of a fly problem now because of the heat. Like they've been sneaking in here the last couple days, and it's not like gnats like usual. It's like big on flies and like just big ass flies. And I'm like, where are they coming from? So I'm gonna have to investigate the backyard because that is what my window is connected to, and the window's like right above me. So yeah, so I got to see what's up with that. Check your house plants. That's exactly the plan too, actually, Leaf. Because we got a few of them, not many, but we have a few of them there, and then obviously we're growing some stuff in the backyard. So yeah, Mrs. K. So I'm like, I gotta investigate this, cause yeah, something ain't right. Can't do flies. You and I either, brother. You and I either. Like I see one chilling on my my curtain right now. And then I know one of them is kind of bouncing between the 3 lights, like the TV and then the 2 lights I got on here. So they all got to go. Yo, imagine, Christian. Check us out and see. Yeah. You don't want to plant overrun by flies and it was so bad. Oh, I can imagine. You need a kitty bug snatch. Wait, bug and snatch samurai. Wait. I butchered the heck out of the way you wrote that. That's on me. That said, a cat would be nice. But a salt gun? Really? Holy smokes. That's gotta be crazy. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna have to check the window cover and probably do something about that in the near future. That's gonna be kind of annoying because obviously, depending on what it's looking like out there, probably gonna have to buy a replacement and we'll see. Oh, we'll see. At the very least, I find it unlikely that the government would risk harming Tita. Even if she has been captured, they'd treat her well for the circumstances. $5 a Dollar General is good for about 20 feet. Wait, that's actually crazy. Nice. You really know how to take in the whole picture, don't you, Duchess? It's nice to meet a different kind of genius for once. Not enough to replace it? Yeah, there's a chance, because it is old now. And I do know that there was a bit of work done out there like a couple months ago before everything kind of like cooled down or got warm, I guess. So yeah. I'll keep an eye out for Tita too. Then maybe when this all blows over, we can have tea together. I have some delicious Eastern blends I've been saving. Plus, we could even play some games together. That sounds lovely. I get the feeling you'd make for a fun opponent. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get caught in the middle of these two going at it. Yeah, I'm glad they're on our side. It's GG's for me. Oh, we can still talk to you two. So, will you two be going back to the Bobcat too? Yep, I'm off to search East Arabonia next. Wait, hold on, didn't he? Oh, okay, it was Agate that said west. Got it. I'm off to search East Erebonia next, but Keto here is going to have them drop her back off in Crossbow once she's wrapped things up. Well, that's only if I can find some clue about where Tio might be. These in-game fits kind of slay. You see it? Mrs. K, go ahead and readjust your entire fashion line, because there's no way. My closet's going to have to get some shifts. I wish there was something I could do to help. Don't stack so much onto your plate, Uni. You got your own part in this you got to take care of. No shot, Tati. I would crash out. Not gonna lie. Let me handle Tio Tot. You just focus on finding Toa and the other students. See you later, Yuna. I'll let you know the second we learn anything new. Excuse me. Down to the second, huh? We'll stay on the lookout for Tio too, wherever or whenever we can. Say hi to Lloyd for me when you get home, Kia. You got it. Maybe you two will even get a chance to meet up again sometime. That'd be nice. It's weird trying to imagine Lloyd and Instructor Reen getting along. True, but I suppose they have no reason to fight now that all of the motivating factors are resolved. True. Hey, yo, what's going on with the squad? Damn, look at perfection. I have to thank you, Principal Aurelia. I mean, General Le Guin. I understand how much of a risk it is, or it must have been for you to help us. Oh, it was nothing. Now that you're feeling more up to it, how about you join me for a drink? They're absolutely exquisite. Not that I'd expect any less out of one of the Purple Lightning's recommendations. You still rocking a band tee? Oh, rocking a band tee and leggings because F pants? Real. I was like, bro, Aurelia? Oh yeah, bro. Hey, Sarah. You know what I mean? I mean, like Aurelia, you know, she fired. But Sarah, bro? Hey. Oh, this one's flavored with sprigs of lavender. Ain't that something? It's got such a refined taste to it and is so refreshing, you won't want to put it down. Of course, that means you might get a little tipsy. I'll pass. It's still early in the day and I've got my students to think of. Laura, Fee, whoops. What are you guys drinking? Same thing as Sarah, except mine's booze free. I just saw another fly. Well, probably one of the ones from earlier. I'm also sticking with the non-alcoholic version. I may be old enough to drink now, but I see no reason to get inebriated during the day. I've tried the non-alcoholic one before. Can't say I understand why it's such a hit in comparison. Well, we've built up quite a tolerance ourselves. It takes much more to cut loose sometimes. So who's the oldest character in this game? Honestly, Akechi? That's a great question. Right now, probably well, not on this screen, but the silver-haired seated girl, Aurelia Le Guin. So it's a lavender ale then? I kind of want to try one myself, but I don't really know if I'd like how it tastes. Drinks of that nature are commonly quite bitter. I don't see the point in them. Bro, Caleb. That's facts, bro. The professors? Yeah. But like one of them is really young. Like Reen is technically a professor, but he's mad young. Well, comparably young. How old is she? I actually don't know her exact age, but if I had to guess, she is definitely the oldest. What's going on, Caleb? How you doing, IUB, bro? Welcome in. And y'all, make sure you go tap in with Caleb too. That man is also on a partner push. You know what I mean? There's a whole effort going on right now with a bunch of the homies. Yo, shout out Charity, Teasy, Blue, Caleb, and so on. Like there are quite a few crucial. You know what I mean? How old is Sarah? Don't worry about that. She's mine. All right, we move. Wait, there's a vamp? Now hold on. There is no vampire here. You must be looking at Reem. And you know Reen ain't no vampire. W Caleb, we'll tap him when I get to the PC. Hell yeah, he's not on right now. But keep an eye out for the boy, for dang sure. How old is Sharon? Old enough for you, Marcus. Old enough for you. Can't for the Felix partner push? Can't what? Nice. Blue is pushing too? Yeah, Blue satire when you see him. Blue is on right now. Blue is on right now. TZ was on earlier today. There's Charity, Ishar, and then, you know, Calm Caleb. Cannot remember her name. Oh, the church chick. Wait. The church chick? That could be one of like 3 people, I think. I think Rose is the oldest in town right now. True. Go eat? Yeah, thank you, Shy, because ain't no freaking way. What's Blue handles on a follow? Yo, can we get a shout out for Blue Satire? We'll do the big shout out too, so that way you can just hit the button up top. Oh, whoops. Well, looks like you 3 got a pretty good soak in. Yep, couldn't pass up the opportunity. Not the steam coming off their bodies. No kidding. I feel like a new man thanks to the bath. There is a fly on the PS5. I'm about to crash out. Hold on. gonna try and move you. And I missed. Thank you, Kai. Still deciding what to eat. Didn't you say you were getting panda? What happened? That's crazy work. Appreciate you, Kai. No kidding. Okay, right, I read that. I should hope so. You take to hot springs like a slovenly old fogey aching all over. And what's wrong with that? Some of us have day jobs running us ragged, you know. Once you had matcha for the 4 times, you had it 5 times that week. Caleb, we're gonna have to get an unshot out for you. Because I know this man did not just say he drank grass and then just enjoyed drinking it 5 more times afterwards. And guess who? Honestly, Akechi, probably like Vita, probably. Heard strawberry matcha was good. No, there's no. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't hear any of that. Just like Labubus, yo, this is a fad, and y'all are gonna be over it in like another couple months. Like it's just because the way matcha has been around, literally like our entire lives, or just about, and all of a sudden, ain't no freaking way. Ain't no freaking way. You never had matcha, Shy? Unfortunately, you would probably enjoy it quite a bit. But like, I need to suggest, you know. I agree with you with Ladudos though. It's the same deal. Matcha's on the same wave, brother. So I don't know if you're much better than the Ladudo folks, man. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It might be cooked for you. Oh, you guys. To be fair, it's hard not to let yourself go once you settle in. I'm about to send Kayla a picture I sent you. Yeah. Go ahead, Isaiah. Let him know. Nah, let Matcha live? No. If we gotta let Matcha live, we gotta let Ladudos live, bro. You gotta pick. It's either they both die or they both live. So what's really up? Ha! You're telling me. Well, anyway, not to get all prim and proper on you guys, but I wanted to extend my thanks. Oh, come on now, Reen. You know we couldn't do a thing without you. Just relax yourself. Enjoy some luxury for once. My, it really is sweet how well you all get along. There truly is something precious about it. End them all except teases? No, facts. Ladudu James, that he had to get a new name for because you learned it was a girl or something like that. I was like, they got genders? I was sick and twisted. Oh, hey, it's the church squad. Speaking of. The lavender mix, fire. Oh, this man not only enjoys matcha, he's a matcha connoisseur already, and it's only been a week. Yeah, you're sick and twisted, bro. You're sick and twisted. Whoa, is this ignorant cults? They've got the Kin of Vergana too. All these books have been banned by the church. Pretty audacious just have them sitting on the shelves like this. I could say I was there for the gender reveal. That's crazy as hell. We lost them? Yeah, it's GG's. It's GG's. Okay. You say that, but you don't seem to be outraged by at seeing them here. The owner's got a true scholar's zest for hidden. The owner's got a true scholar's zest for forbidden texts. That being said, I don't believe these have any information in them that's truly dangerous, though. Huh. You don't get a chance like this every day. Maybe I'll just pick one or... that's expensive. I'm starting to wish I'd gotten Kevin to bring back everything from the recluse cube. I guess I'll just have to save up every spare mirror I can until I can afford them. And this guy works for the church? Not you clipping that. You're sick. If y'all start seeing nonsense, by the way, getting posted to the YouTube channel, which I need to get yelled at, because the way I actually have the YouTube role set up, I just need to get the bot to actually allow you guys to select it and all that good stuff. But what's it called? I'm gonna get back to posting clips on YouTube, like in shorts and stuff. The Flies is taking over the stream. The way he keeps looking over, praying for you, bro. I'm cooked because every now and again, bro, and I'm hoping like the camera doesn't pick it up, but like every now and again, I'll see one like whiz by, and I'm like, bro, can you like sit down somewhere so I can monitor you later and either kill you or maybe make a half-assed effort of like getting you outside? If you die in the process, it's GG's. You know what I mean? Because there's, bro, they're all over. It's worse than the Nets. It's worse than the Nets. I'd much rather sit here and be going all stream versus like, you know what I mean? Trying to figure out how to maneuver around these buzzy freaking flies. Just kill it. We don't eat flies. Thank you for saying so, Shy. You justified it because the way Cora was over there trying to plead to me, She tried to bribe me. I was like, ain't no way you're trying to bribe me about saving flies. That's how I found you on the tubes, the shorts reels. Wait, are you serious, Mrs. K? Oh shoot, yeah, I gotta get back to posting more then. Yo, Caleb, they've gotten bigger and shit, bro. No. I don't know what they're eating between like seasons, bro, because I know when it's cold, they should all just be dead anyways. But like, you know, here we are. I don't know what's going on. Cora might be sick. She is, bro. Listen, no shade to her walk of life, but I promise you, bro, it's the only the kind of shit I hear from vegetarians. I think she's vegetarian, not vegan. Regardless, those people, those sickos, they came back with a vengeance. No, for real, bro. And in my house. They didn't even live more than 3 days. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to have a bunch of carcasses up in here. I was like, I had to tell her, bro. I was like, listen, if they look, one thing if they're flying around outside or, you know, in other places in the house, the second they are in my space, like in this room, this is their grave. I'm already underground. Go ahead and be buried. The flies are like Jeepers Creepers. I promise you. One is literally sitting like, I would literally show y'all where it's at. And it's just sitting there. Flies live for like a week. You ain't lying, Christian. It's like, it's crazy. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to see you. And if I don't get you, a spider in here is gonna get you. Because typically when I see spiders, unless it's like direct in my face, like, I'm not messing with spiders. Not him staring you down, he is. He's like, what you gonna do about it? Homie is dead ass looking at me, Caleb. He's like,
What are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? I'm here. What's up?
like, and I'm just like, hey man, like, can you like fly back outside? Fly back out the way you came in. What are you talking about? That's all I want you to do. Jack, no, homie literally went,
Buzz up.
like, yo, and I'm not about the business, bro. I got the smoke. All right, I got the smoke. I'm not about the business. Fly like you won't do a damn thing. Promise you, Akechi. There'll be a core MTG card. Oh yeah, huh? I hate what they do with Final Fantasy. Wait, really? I heard that the collaboration was good. That was really funny. Hey, I'm glad you liked. I don't mess with the voice filters often these days, but every now and again, you know, we got them on deck. You ever seen a horsefly up there? Hell nah. What the flip? Listen up. Hell nah. Nah, there's no shot, bro. Up to now, he's only shown us his good, proper side, but... Big ass fly? No, I'm good. You tell him the flies need to know? Yeah, I'm on my way. I will exterminate their entire kind. We don't need them.
Everyone. You seem like you're ready
hello,
to
everyone.
head off.
Oh, wait. Did he actually voice that just now? Oh, yeah, he did.
Hello, everyone. You seem like you're ready to head off.
Shout out Rosine. Horseflies are the worst, and they bite?
Why,
Yeah, I'm
hello
good off
there.
that.
I'm so glad to see you've recovered, Reen.
Yeah, Isaiah, it definitely is, bro. And unfortunately, this is the last of their movies, bro, because they all gonna die by the end of it. Or if you put a bunch of lemons. Interesting. I'll note it on the lemons. Note it on the lemons. Chloe! Hi, Chloe. How you doing, IUB? It's good seeing you. But also, listen, I'm in a room, right? So like 100 degrees in my room is crazy. I said I might get the steamer. And Instructor Thomas, thank you for helping us by using the partition. Not at all. It was only possible because you were all the ones inside it. In that respect, I do think it's really thanks to Gaius and the new Class 7. I'm doing good, Chloe, minus the heat. You know, I'm doing good though. How are you? I'd say the strength was the largest factor, including the presence of the Panzer Soldats. Ain't no way, I catch you. Irish Spring soap around your door frame? Only good for like 2 days though. Fair enough. Well, okay, well, see, you say my door frame. It's a window. It's a small window. So like, think I'm in a basement. So like, you know, it's a tiny window that's basically at ground level, which is honestly led to a bunch of other small problems, but we have a temporary solution that seems to be running out soon. The heat in the UK has been hitting different. Oh, I've heard. Y'all are cooked out there, literally. You need one of those portable camping ACs? Yeah, if we had an appropriate source for, I guess, like the air filter for that, I mean, absolutely, there'd be one in here. It'd probably be the same. Can't handle cold. I don't like chilling until like 100 degrees. That's crazy. You're that guy in a hoodie in summer? Yeah, you're built different, Christian. So glad you got an AC for your room. Hell yeah. Akechi, I have a capture card hooked up to my PC. I am playing the game on PS5 though. But yeah, all of this is running to my computer. Yeah, WAC in your room. I wish I could do that. I have a fan running in the back, but yeah. The only British person with an AC unit? Yeah, you're living lavish compared to the rest of them. Yeah, Akechi. And also horror games? Good luck. Really, we didn't do all that much. Our efforts had a minimal impact compared to everyone else. Never underestimate what the power of love can do. Huh. Coffee, hello! Your dog, Isaiah, you see it. This better be the worst of it, bro. Anyway, that ship, the Merkaba. It's a ship that belongs to the Growlsritter, isn't it? That's right. Given to Dominions like Gaius and myself to help us in the course of our Growlsritter duties. In addition to the engine specs being a bit over the top, it even has state-of-the-art facilities and weapons included. I only just inherited it from Barkhorn, so I'm still getting used to it. That's part of the reason I wanted Rosine to come. The backup she provided was essential. I'm just glad I could help. That's great. It's comforting knowing that we have you on our side. Instructor Thomas, will you be heading back to your Merkaba? Yes, I'll be covering the eastern portion of the Empire, as well as working together with the Growlsritter headquarters. Out of the 12 Merkabas we have, 4 of them were supposed to join us. But the 4th and 9th divisions... Oh shit, which one is Kevin? Is he 9? Along with their Merkabas, were called away to respond to other threats. I guess there are problems all over the continent, not just in Erebonia. Seems to be the case. I'll try to get a hold of any useful information I can while I'm at it. Right now, I'm just glad you're with us, Rain. It's a load off my mind. You never really stop worrying about your old students. Resident Evil series, Akechi? Yeah, good luck. Ain't no way. How you been, Coffee? A portion of your power is crazy. What are you, a Saiyan? Thank you, Instructor Thomas. Yeah, Akechi, you might have to. Huh. It really is great to have you back with us. He's the 5th one? Oh, thank God. So they were not referring to Kevin. Blessed be. Even though I know they sent him by name earlier, like, look, I'm not going. You know what I mean, Dave? I'm not trying to ever see that man again if I don't have to. Not thank God. Listen. Oh, my fault. Thank Adios. That's on me.
Pikachu.
Yo! Not even using 5% of 27% of 55% of my third form's 50% power. This guy is Frieza. Yo. Coffee, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. You have no idea, bro. That's gonna go to some amazing use. All right, that's gonna go to some amazing use because I think I'm gonna update the Kofi goal to be for TwitchCon again, y'all. I think that's gonna be the move. I can understand that. Dave, my man, the only one who gets me. Yeah, nah, Akechi, look, all that tormenting that's gonna happen to you in that game, good luck. You got it, Chief. My dog Valimar. You had fried rice yesterday? You don't know if you need panda? Yeah, all right. Juwan. Hello, hello. Let's continue. Wait, you're coming? Don't hype me up. I'm gonna try. TZ was in my ear some nights ago. I say some nights ago. It was like a month ago now. And so like, I still really don't want to, if I'm honest, Lundy. But like, one, like you already know, it's the 10th TwitchCon. We got a bunch of homies who will be partnered. You're going, you know what I mean? It's gonna be your first, like, I always wanted to, this is always the case. I have always wanted to go, but like, you know, it's just the safety, right? So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be the one trip I do, but I don't know, we'll see. Hi, Mrs. K, I appreciate you. The bits are thanks to that money tree? Ain't no way, Christian. Ain't no way, ain't no way. Wazzy, oh, Wazzy is the 9th. Okay, say no more. Damn, we could have had Wazzy here. See, look, I already don't trust Wazzy's cat-faced, freaking green-haired self, but like, I'd prefer him over Kevin, you know what I mean? The way I've been trying to get my mom to find me Canada tickets, listen, flights from Canada to Texas, well, depending on what part of Texas you're in, I guess, ain't bad. Round trip, I paid like 300 Canadian for some tickets once, and I was there for like a week. All of a sudden, he wants a green-haired church member? Listen, I want to say I wanted it, but like, you know, we ain't seen Wazzy in a minute. Kevin will be all right. Okay, Kevin, we'll see in Trails from Beyond the Horizon or whatever it's called. All right, we'll be all right. You're in California? Yeah, Ketchy, good luck out there, dog, because I know it's ridiculous. Damn, Kev, you're not his number one. It's cooked for him. I'm not gonna lie to you, Isaiah. No, she's worried about me getting stolen. I mean, that can happen even domestically. So I'm gonna need us to have another chat with mom. I'm gonna need us to have another chat with mom. And look, I'll pick you up from the airport if picking you up means I call an Uber there and then we ride an Uber back. All right, I can pick you up, just not in my own car because I don't drive. That's fine. That's funny as hell. She's funny. She's funny for that. Mrs. K, with your prime? For a whole year. Almost a whole year with the one and only Felix Price. We outside. We really outside. I love that you say that because anytime I read that, I just hear Lundy's voice. We outside. I hear it. I hear it. I love you so much, Mrs. K. Thank you so much. We outside. Promise you. Promise you. You too? Yeah. How many tats you got, Ketchy? Bow, bow, bow. Whenever I hear that, I think Arissa. Yeah, but yeah, Kofi Gold is gonna go up soon. Maybe I'll replace this bar right here, or this bar, this thing here for the what's it called? For like a Kofi bar or something, or I'll place the link. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to look into that. That's where you got it from. Yeah, kind of iconic for that. I'm not gonna lie. KJ, appreciate you lurking. Sounds good, Lundy. Sounds good. Sounds good. Valimar, Milliam too. Back then, it was as if their thoughts flooded into my mind, along with the voices of all my friends. You have two, sleeve on your right arm, a small one on your left arm. That's crazy, yo. Nice. They said they'd pledge their aid to me, or at least I think they did. Instructor Reen? I have to do better, for Valimar and Milliam both. We never got your Mega Isaiah impression? Oh, that's not happening. See me in the booth. See me in the booth. Actually, no, that's not quite right. I made up my mind to set my eyes on the future, no matter what. Hey, honestly, Mrs. K, you're a bigger part of the group than you think. No matter how much I stumble and fall, I'll make it past any challenge, rivalries or otherwise. Your phone actually overheated? May you know peace, bruh. Yeah, Caleb, go ahead and pull up on her real quick. But granted, she was probably lurking until I said the words TwitchCon. That said, bro, I better see you out there. I'm not playing games with you. And I'll have both of you at my side all the way. Instructor. My, he's certainly firing himself up, isn't he? We'll offer you as much support in the rivalries as we can as well. River! Hi, River. How you doing? How you be? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. Bro, dream come true for real? Listen up, man. Pull up. I need you to like not feed yourself for the next like 2 months, bro. Go ahead and lock in. Get them flights. Get a hotel, all right, or Airbnb. Whatever actually will guarantee you show up. You know what I mean? Go ahead and pull up. I'm gonna need you there, bro. I was selling this to charity too because, you know, partner push and all that stuff. I was like, listen, last year I pulled up to the partner lounge by myself and I was there for 30 seconds. I was there to pick up the partner gift and then I left because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, imposter syndrome like really hit for one, and I wasn't there to celebrate the moment with the homies. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, let me just get my thing and get out of here. So I did. And I never want to feel that way again. I'm gonna keep it stacked. So I said to charity, and the same goes to you, Lundy in this case too, because you haven't been to a TwitchCon yet, and Caleb, because you're getting partnership. I'm trying to lock arms and go into that lounge. You know what I mean? And be present. How much work was it to get partner? Marcus, tons, brother, tons. So get this. I'll try and break this down for you real quick before I go back to reading dialogue. So in order to reach Twitch partner, right? You need to have an average, right? This is the key word here, average of 75 viewers in your channel for a certain period of time, at the very least, right? Ideally, you go well above and beyond the 75 average, right? So I typically stream like for 2 to 4 hours, depending on the day, the circumstances of my life, whatever. So in that time, I have to average that number. And I need, for the Twitch side of things, right, for their back end or whatever else, I specifically need 16 streams, 8 per 2 months. So like, for example, so this month now in June, I would need 8 streams, and in July, I would need 8 streams that have that average to be eligible to apply, and they would maybe accept me into the partner program, you know? Yeah, obviously the higher you are over their, what's it called? Over their, their requirements and so on, the better it all looks, and that increases your odds of success. But yeah, and then there's like a small application thing that you got to fill out, like just personal info, and then they want you to actually pitch yourself to them, so you got to fill that out too and get ready to write a lot. It's nuts. So it was a lot. We for this channel in particular, Marcus, to give you an idea, we started pushing in late November of 2023, and I had the button unlocked to apply by the next month, but I didn't otherwise have the 16 streams required, right? So from there, we kind of had like a bit of a wavy time right throughout January and February, but by the end of March, we got it. Which pays more, Twitch or YouTube? Well, I'll say it like this right now, Catchy. Technically speaking, YouTube's not paying me now. I haven't set up memberships over on YouTube. I do have access to that, but I also don't get ad revenue or anything like that on YouTube because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So technically speaking, Twitch is paying me more. Yeah. Besides just hitting 10 years as a barber, hey, 10 years as a barber is nothing to freaking scoff at, by the way, Lundy. Big grats to you on that. And also, yeah, like Lundy worked hard for that shit too. It was a pleasure to be there, bro. It was a legendary time, for damn sure. Yeah, legendary time. Would have felt the exact same way. Yeah, Caleb, bro. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I'm gonna need more of us, especially, shout out to us who are colored, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a lot of us who are colored right now pushing for partner right now that I've seen, and I'm like, we need more of us, bro, like in the space. We do. The YouTube partnership is weird, yeah, but I gotta get to compose some more content, like video content, honestly, Christian, in order to give myself the best shot at that. I also gotta figure out memberships. I appreciate that, Akechi. Any reason why you're so positive? Honestly, Christian, it's funny, right? I've spent a lot of my life being kind of sort of I guess cynical, and negative about a lot of things, and ultimately I've also, like, through my life lessons and so on, I've kind of come to learn that a lot of the things, especially the things obviously that are in my control, are a mindset, right? I got to approach with positivity if I'm hoping for positive things to kind of come my way. And so, you practice that, and it becomes easier every day to sort of stay that way, especially for others. I'm able to stay positive because at the forefront of my mind are a lot of y'all, you know what I mean? And I know not everybody's got it peachy keen in life, and this is a safe space for them. So I keep that in mind, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not going to be another reason why somebody had a bad day. And like for me to be negative, I mean, that's also more energy consuming than it is to just be chill and be positive and be optimistic, not only for myself but for others. Like, their life ain't easy. Trust me. As I'm sitting here right now, I'm struggling, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna let that be what defines who I am and how I move. You seem like a father figure type of guy. I appreciate that. One day I'll actually be a dad, I'm sure. But yeah, when you gonna be a mentor to you so I can be a hit partner like you? Hey, listen, I'll give you tips and tricks right now. Post content on other platforms. And I know a lot of people will actually say that. Listen to me. I've been streaming for just over 10 years, okay? And most of my career has been only streaming, right? And to a degree, I would actually say I haven't even taken myself seriously, and I gave myself a lot of doubt and reason to believe that I would not effectively grow on other platforms, or just in general. So, like, I made the most of my time on Twitch, and that has obviously paid off in a bunch of ways. But yeah, and also, Marcus, I saw that. It didn't come up in the stream bot chat, but I saw that in my activity feed. Thank you so much, dude, for continuing that sub. I appreciate that. How old am I? I am 31. Though don't share your ages with me, because I think in some places that's kind of like against rules, yada, yada, yada. I don't need to know, but I'm fine sharing mine. Yeah, Catchy, streaming for 10 years. Granted, like, some parts of it were like off and on, irregularities here or there, but like I've been in the space for longer than that. Yeah. Mother, happy belated birthday. It's good seeing you. It's Wild will draw people in. Yeah, Leaf found me through a random Dragon Ball stream. Yeah, and I'm all over the place. I like, if you were to look over the span of my career, I've played so many different games, and through that I've connected to so many of you through a bunch of different things, and it's been really cool. It's been really humbling. Glass half full is a mindset. Yeah, and you gotta move like that, yo. Like, obviously a bunch of things won't work out, but like at times where like something bad is happening to you, or again you are like struggling, you cannot let that, as best you can, you cannot let it consume you, or if you let it get you down, don't let it keep you down. You gotta eventually pick back up and move. I have literally sat down. I've well in the past, I've sat down and I've like, I let myself like kind of be depressed and basically get to the point of like barely taking care of myself for like over a month. You know what I mean? Because like shit happened in my life and it was just real bad. Like shit was bad. Okay. And like, eventually I got tired of being in that state. And so I picked up and I started doing things. Even if it wasn't like something that was going to immediately put me in like better standings or something or whatever, it at least like changed my mood. And in terms, or in that term, it also changed my mindset over time. So like, yeah, you just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep going. As much as it is hard to, you gotta give it your best. Your 100% today is not going to be your 100% of yesterday, and it will not be your 100% tomorrow. But so long as you are giving it 100%, I think in that sense, you should be able to find even some degree of fulfillment. You know what I mean? In yourself. Hi, MJ. TZ, that legend, that man. What's going on, y'all? It's good seeing you both. TZ, excellent stream today, bro. Been chasing forensic accountant for 5 years. I know things will happen when they're supposed to. Yeah, Leaf. Like, so long as you've got that hunger, that thirst for it, bro, and you keep putting your best foot forward and you develop towards that, bro, you'll get there. And sometimes it's hard. And sometimes you'll learn through that process that certain things are not for you. You'll learn about yourself and so on, right? Like, but it's important that you try. So, yeah. Yo, Akechi, I hope to play Onimusha 100%. You can control how you approach challenges more than you can control your own circumstances. Exactly. Yeah, Christian, it's easy to get stuck once you get there. But yeah, a little bit a day, man, will go such a long way, and you won't be able to see it, but so long as you try, that's all that matters, yo. Dragon Pact, hello, Gio, what's poppin'? Yeah, I appreciate that. Just being active for 5% of the time can change so much. Literally that, yo. We got in and out. Yeah, TZ. No, when I saw you raid out, I was like, okay, say less. He's there. Yo, I should have yelled at you though. I should have said, no, pull up on Charity before Charity pulled up on Blue. Granted, I know Charity didn't go for much longer, but yeah. Try and control how much TV you consume and wake up early. It'll change your life. Yo, honestly, yeah. I already know that if I was able to get up in the morning and be like productive in the morning, it'd probably change a lot of things for me. But god damn, that shit is tough. I'm thankful I do have Denise in my life though, because in a way she definitely keeps me moving in ways that I otherwise would have just stayed still. You know what I mean? I missed that? No, you're good, bro. Isaiah's speaking facts. Isaiah's definitely had a rough 2025, but here he is joking about eating Panda Express and copping Sonic Racing Crossworlds on the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me stop. Yeah, one positive thing for yourself every day goes such a long way, yo. It's like me, got into photography because of Bray Wyatt. Yo, before he died, I met him in a live event and he saved me from a dark place in my life. That's fire, Akechi. Wow. Wait, that's a beautiful story. And buying everyone Switch 2s. Yeah, look at Isaiah now. Man's buying everybody Switch 2s. Yeah, yo, Akechi, that genuinely, that is a beautiful story. Wow. How do you think being black changed your journey? Honestly, Christian, I think so. First and foremost, I want to preface by saying, obviously, I'm not offended by your question, because that definitely has given some level of challenge in many ways, right? Because you'll have the people that come in and stereotype you. They're like, oh, a black man with an afro. All right, cool. So he's into this and that. Yada yada yada. Listen, I'm probably the last black person you'll see playing NBA 2K or Call of Duty on stream, especially. I don't play those games at all, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, there are a lot of stereotypes and such flung your way, and I'm also not inherently like, you know, loud and overreactive and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So in that sense, it's been a challenge, because even among my people, I won't necessarily catch the same traction as, you know, the Kai Cenats and the iShow Speeds and so on, obviously. But I do think I offer a unique position in that oftentimes when people see me, if they assume anything about me based on appearance at least, I am prone to surprising them, whether that is in the way I talk, what it is I am talking about, what I'm into, shout out JRPGs, you know what I mean? Like, and so on. So I have found more real and grounded connections, but like, yeah, if we're talking like, you know, metrically on a growth scale or whatever, I mean, I would at least say in my POV that in some ways, like my growth has been slow, you know what I mean? But at the same time too, to myself, I also haven't put myself out there in ways that I haven't. I didn't start streaming on YouTube until just last year. You know what I mean? And even posting videos like was very inconsistent. You can see that in my video history, it's been inconsistent with posting videos on YouTube. So, you know, to an extent, like some of it is me too, not putting myself out there more, but yeah. Got to make that Ghost and Emo, do it, bro. Cause ain't no way they got him out there. Boring sport games, to be honest, you're not lying. But yeah, so I think I'm in a unique position for sure. And there's that fly again on the side of my TV. Yo, I appreciate that, Marcus. I try to be. Sometimes I think I use bigger words where I don't necessarily need to, but it's because I really want to get a point across. Yeah. But it was you and Blue that inspired me to go out and try more games? Yeah, bro. Yo, and Jack, you've been cooking in other genres, man, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually love it because I feel like, especially in recent years, bro, you have learned so much more about yourself just by opening up your mind to those things. Not that it was necessarily close before. It was just, you know, not really much of a consideration for you, you know? What'd you just call me, MJ? But also, yes, that word. Hi, Black. It's good seeing you. It is good seeing you. We got another fly, y'all. And the homie up on the curtain just saw that one die. Jack is truly blossomed. I promise you. He's an eloquently spoken man, and that's why I can't play freaking Schedule 1 with you. All right, River, it's cooked. My guy Ash is crazy. Not you saying say it. Kevin, see me outside, bro. See me outside. And I was like, this fool is funny too. Yeah, look, I'm not saying I was class clown in school, but I definitely was one of them. You know what I mean? Like there will always be people who are funnier than me, and they be getting me. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, I got some wit to me. I got some wit to me too. And I appreciate that, Caleb. I mean that a lot. Like I do try to carry myself like that, bro. And I do hope it'll put me in places that I aspire to be in. You know? Yo, I appreciate that tons, Dave. Yo, honestly, like whatever it is that attaches y'all to me, whether it's literally strictly my humor, whether it is my professionalism and creativity, or whether like it's because, you know, we just share a mutual interest, like I very much appreciate that. Like it's cool that you stick around, not just for me, but also for the community. You know what I mean? Like when I see y'all like mingle with each other and when I see you in mutual spaces, I'm literally at some of my happiest at that time. You know? He's playing Schedule 1 offline. It's my time. Not from the US, so as I started really soaking the culture, I realized how much I ingrained all that. Yeah, Christian. It's interesting. And like honestly, Christian, there were even some like different or like additional challenges or whatever, because I'm also from Canada, right? So like I'm not in the US, I'm not an American. And so there are some unique interactions I have because of that too. Beloved Rissa, hello. We just mentioned you a little earlier because Lindy came in here and she was all like, bow, bow, bow. And I was like, yeah, that's Rissa for real. Yeah, I catch you 100%. It's always a vibe over here. MJ, it's a vibe with you over there too. If we didn't get a shout out for MJ, by the way, I'll make sure you go pull up on MJ. And honestly, yo, look, seeing you last year was surreal. I don't know if you plan to go this year, but I hope if I get to go that I get to see you this year too. Thank you for the hydrate. I got you. Maybe I'll knock this up. Yeah, we'll go for a while longer because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The heat is tripping me out, and I gotta investigate this fly problem before it gets worse. Yeah, yo, I appreciate you, Akechi. Hell yeah. Still waiting for 6 more hours? Yeah, you're cooked, bro. Yo, Lundy, Nat for 3 weeks is bonkers. Yeah, I don't know what it is though. Like actual, like big, like, well, not like giant, but you know, sizable flies have been getting into my room lately. And I'm just like, why? I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. I hope so, and thanks. Of course, Queen. Of course, of course. Yeah, I appreciate the talk. Sorry to go on that long tangent. Y'all already know. For those of you who have been here, you know, we get into these every now and again. I'm very passionate about just journeys in the space, obviously my own especially, but like journeys in general, because I see so many of y'all in here who are more than capable of doing so many things for yourself, either in this space or just in life in general, if you got things you got going on or you want to do for yourselves. And you know, while I might, you know, every now and again kind of, you know, elbow you in the ribs and make a joke at your expense, by the end of the day, I'm here supporting and cheering for every single one of you, for real, no matter what it is that's going on. Yeah, Dave, we only know how many, like 4. We know Kevin, we know Gaius now, obviously. We know what's his goofy face, old professor guy, Thomas. We know Wazi. We know oh my god, almost said Roselia, but no, that's not it. It is another. Oh my god, what's her freaking name? I'm so mad. AIN Selnit, yes. That's who I was referring to. So we know those 5. And there are how many dominions in Growlsritter? There, what was it, 12? So we know, what is that? Did I count 5 or 6 people? There is 12. Yeah. So we don't know, and we know that Wiseman, I think, used to be one, right? Well, he might not have been a Growlsritter. I think he just worked at the church and he could have been a Growlsritter, but then he left. Hey, let's go, Jay. Welcome back. Yo, Akechi, we could probably talk more about that in the future for sure, and see if there's some way we can make time. Dog, CJO, it's nuts out there. Also, hey, by the way, because I know you came in a minute ago and used the hi thing, and I was yapping away. But bro, it's good seeing you. No, he was locked. Yeah, nah, Rissa, you see the switch up is crazy. Watch out for that one. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, we're gonna continue on a bit longer, and then actually, I think we're gonna send some love George's way. I think he's up right now. Yeah, he's up right now with Wait, did Twitch change? Pause. Did Twitch change its font? Am I tweaking? Yo, for those of you on PC, have you noticed a different font? Interesting. I feel like this is like the 3rd switch up in maybe like an 8-month time span. Hit me like a brick? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like it. I'm gonna keep it a stack, but here we are. Knowing Twitch probably? Yeah, I'm sick. They just changed it? This is crazy. I haven't. I'm not about to refresh. Brother, let me tell you something. Look at this. Let me mute this tab. Look at this. Yeah, he is playing Cold Steel 1, by the way, but like, look. Well, actually, I'm about to block it if I do this. Hold on. Let me switch camera sides. It's where the name is. If you can see this, like they changed this up here. They changed the way this looks. The subscribe. Wait, the buttons are like circular now. Like they got the oval shape to them now instead of just being like squared or like with rounded like just corners. It's like the full thing is like rounded. Yeah, the font has changed. Ugh, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I mean, listen, in general, I'm adverse to change, but ugh. I don't know about that one. Ain't no way. Look, you know what I would love? All right, I hope somebody at Twitch sees this one day and they just nod their head and say, yeah, duh. I wish they would just, hi Adrian, appreciate you lurking. I wish they would just give us options. You know what I mean? We got the settings as Prime, Turbo, whatever users to like change up which emotes pop up whenever we put like a smile in chat. You know what I mean? Why can't we just decide, at least from like a preset list, what like font we want to look at? You know what I mean? Like what style of font we want to look at. Why can't we just, I don't understand. I do not understand. But yeah, Shy in general, same. Like, just give us options. I think as a user in general, I like having options. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll be a little indecisive, and I appreciate you making some of the choices for me. But for like aesthetic things, give me options. Yeah, I promise you, Caleb. Any crazy channel lore I should know as a new guy? Damn. Yo, you know what? Being here for so long, I actually don't know if I can single out any one thing. So I'm gonna pass this off to the rest of the chat over on the Purple Lab. Hey, Twitch chat. What would you say? What would you say Felix lore is. Like, what is Felix lore that you have whenever you think of me? He loses his strength when he cuts his hair is crazy. I mean, yo, that's crazy. But also, that's real. I've been threatened before, all right, over me getting a haircut. Because they're letting the robots take over? It's got to be what it is, CJO. A lot of places charge you, let you change fonts and design. Exactly. Dragon Pack, you see it. It's small things like that, yo. Small things like that. Oh, yo, better catchy. All I'm saying is that I no longer see the chat button on the bottom because of whatever they did. Interesting. I see a chat button, but it's looking like the rest of them. Always keep almond milk in the house is crazy. You have too many? Pick your favorite, like 2 or 3, Shy. Winning Twitch Rivals? I did win a Twitch Rivals. That's true. Mario Kart has lots of Felix lore. All right, man. Felix is a master of RPG games. I do play a lot of them. This Costco lumpia, I would not trust Costco with Filipino food, but I'm gonna take your word for it. The hair thing was funny. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit real. Yo, chat cannot be trusted with my pizza. It's facts. I've seen your confidence grow a lot. I don't know why, but that's the first thing that popped to mind. True. I was a lot more timid even back when you first met me, Kev. So that's real. That's real. Can't wait to try the real thing. You got to. You want to Twitch Rivals? Yeah, specifically a Party Animals one that they did. Felix calls everyone a sweat when he is too. Whoa, 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 whoa. You have that so backwards, it should be illegal. Yo, that should be illegal as hell. And I'm looking at this right now, Jay. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if it would look like that if I went to a chat that I'm a mod in. Let me refresh Blues. Interesting, because I'll show you what it looks like for me right now, Jay. That's mad interesting. Granted, some of your icons might be because of a plugin that you might have, because I think some of those icons I don't have. I think, yeah, you got 7TV, so it's probably messing with it a little bit since the site just updated and the plugin hasn't updated. I didn't even get to see what Meg said. GG. Someone said parting animals. Yeah, River. Hey, look, you know, I'm washed up now, but you best believe, you know what I mean? I'm a one-time parting animals Twitch Rivals champion. This man has made Mario Kart somehow never crashed out on stream. True. I guess that's some lore for you too. I'm not really the rage type. Like I don't get mad and, you know, rage quit games or throw controllers and any of that nonsense. I'm very mild. I'll maybe get a little frustrated at certain things, but it has to be very specific. Pomo Party win? Ain't no fucking way. After what that game did to me last time, River, especially with those mods of yours, I'm good. I uninstalled that game so fast once we were done. My chat keeps going off on the side of the screen. Interesting. So you have the same problem Jay has. Any Smash? I used to. Maybe for the like off and on for like the first 2, maybe 3 years that game was like out. I want to say basically by the time like, well actually, when did Sora get announced? Like as far as like the Smash Bros lifespan goes? Because shortly after Sora came out is when I stopped playing. Granted, I stopped playing on stream long before that. Oh yeah, whatever you thought you were being slick and low key about, Felix actually caught you, by the way. Facts. Facts. And yeah, I catch you. I am on Cold Steel 4. Not the uninstall, promise you. Yeah, yep. See what River said. I played freaking Pomo Party with River and her friends, and I rolled 0 3 times in a row because I don't think you can naturally roll 0 in that game, in base game. But there was a mod that allowed that for that to be a possibility. And I was like, hell nah. I rolled 0 3 times in a row. I'm good. Tenchi, what's going on, Chief? I played Felix once in Super Smash, and that was the last I seen that man in that game. The Lord number 2, Felix everywhere knows all. I do be watchful. I do be watchful. Wasn't Sora the last character in Smash? Yes, I do believe so. Because I think Steve came out before Sora, so yeah. Part of your, oh yeah, that's good lore. That's good lore. Christian, one thing about me, yo, if there's something, if I have an obstacle in like a game in my way and it's luck based, it's RNG, odds are I have like a 90% chance of losing no matter what the game or statistic says otherwise. The game can give me like a 99.9% chance of like winning or like, you know, succeeding, and I will still lose. Like there's no way. They were not my mods. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, they were, all right, because you were like the host, you know what I mean, of like the whole thing. You were the streamer. It was your lobby. It was your lobby, your mods. I beat the game, Tenchi. What are we rating it out of 10, bro? Go ahead and say 20 because there's just no way, bro. Yeah, Shy, you better correct. You better come correct on that one. There ain't no way. Sora released October 2021. Yeah. So shortly after Sora came out, I played with him a little bit. I was like, wow, floaty. And then I stopped playing. This is defamation? That's crazy. You are one of those? Yeah. Yeah. I do not rely on luck for much of anything. So I make up for it where if it makes sense to in skill. Felix will threaten you is crazy. Listen, you got to swing at me first. So Majora's Mask is no game for you. If you watch the speedrun, you know what I mean? Oh, precisely. That's why I don't speedrun. Listen, I would love to like pick up and actually learn like the Mario 64 speedrun. And I'm telling you right now, the reason why I haven't done that even once on stream, I mean in general, but especially not on stream, is because of that. RNG, cooked. With enjoyment bias, 11 I said, yeah, fair. Yeah. I think that's very fair, Tenchi. Hell yeah. I want to tell you about the secret boss. No, all good, Akechi. I appreciate you though. He does love Olivia and Bobby though. My sub babies, yes. I'm master platform and overall gamer. I appreciate you. That's facts. Giga Chad. Hey, Christian, I try, bro. I really do try. I've been playing video games since I was like 4 years old, maybe a little bit slightly younger, low key. And my earliest memories of playing video games are like Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, what's it called? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was my first Sonic game. Yeah. And then my first own consoles, I guess, because I definitely got both of them around the same time. I can't remember which one I got first, but the Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color were the first ones I like owned myself. Otherwise, my exposure to other consoles was through like a third party, either that be like a sibling or I was visiting somebody's house at a party. But yeah, a lot of video games in my life since I was very young. Been playing games since before you could walk. Facts. I spent a lot of time like with those freaking like old like VTech computers, bro, with like the mini games on it, bro. Like not even a real computers, but it just, yeah, like it was a glorified Tamagotchi. Like it was crazy. Is this what the kids call getting glazed? Yeah, the haters would call this particular instance Dragon Pact glaze for sure. Beating all the secret bosses but one is the last thing you need on this current save file. Ooh, and then you said New Game Plus or what? But only for like the top runners? Yeah, Christian, promise you. Had the very first GB, it was the brick. Yeah, see, and I played games on it, but I didn't own one. Tino, what's going on, Chief? It's good seeing you. Lore number 5, the closest Felix will get to a horror stream was, yo, The Legend of Zelda is a horror game. All right, it's a horror series. That is the closest I'm getting to horror. I do not like horror. I do not particularly play first-person games. Probably do Game Plus run later. Hell yeah, bro. So what's next, actually, Tenchi? What are you gonna play next? Where's that clip? Yeah, find that. Because let me tell you. Level 96? God damn. Yeah, you're cooked. What about Parasite Eve? Oh, hell no. Especially not with that nudity, all right? Hey, listen. If I were to play that on stream, you know the immature kids would come out, Ratnox. You know they would. They'd be like, boobs. And I'd be like, yeah. You need to get paid to play horror games? Look, they can't even pay me for that. Going back to working on the album? Valid, bro. It's like 5 seconds that RNG would actually slow you. Yo, listen, that 5 seconds is precious. It's super precious. Run, date, everything? Oh, no, listen. Everybody's talking about the door in that game, and I learned that the door is Ben Starr. I'm good. I'm a hater. Did you hear something about boobs? Here goes Marcus. We gotta send somebody out for you, bro. We gotta send somebody out for you. That Zelda moon in the sky was scary. Promise you. Also, sorry about that. You hear that hissing when I talk? My mom's actually running the hose outside. I kind of want to run up and talk to her real quick. So we might actually end after this dialogue. You'd be hilarious on that either way. You got me twisted, but also real. And you know what, Caleb, do you see the behavior? Not like you got a choice. We're roping ourselves in this no matter what. Talk to her, yeah, and be like, hey, we got flies pulling up in my room. Oh, okay, listen. We literally... Shy and Kevin kind of win today, and they're both banned before next stream starts. But they kind of win today. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on Trails tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be like a short stream, kind of like today. It's gonna be like a 2-ish hour stream. Because I got to meet up with Jordan, the Lil B Pink Flame. We're gonna go out and hang and whatever for a little bit. But Mario Kart tomorrow, and then we're gonna be back locked in on Trails Wednesday. Was that a compliment? No, it's actually me informing you now that you're both going to be unemployed at twitch.tv/FelixWind. Yeah, Tino, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're gonna go say what's up to George. I think that man Blue is solid right now. So we're gonna go say what's up to that man George, who's playing Cold Steel 1. And for my Trails fans, he's literally a voice actor. All right, he's a voice actor in the Trail series. He is officially the voice actor for our good homie Colonel Richard. All right, in the Trails of the Sky remake. So when we get to playing that game, we'll be able to hear him soon. And I would love to definitely shower him with a bit of love while we got some time and while we got the opportunity, because I don't know how long he's gonna stream for. I would shishi you, but you're leaving. This is crazy. This is crazy. Christian, I appreciate you hanging out, homie, and being cool and being you. Come see some skill-based gameplay and not luck-based gameplay and some Mario Kart tomorrow. And if you got a Switch 2, pull up. Tino, by the way, I gotta add you. Yeah, Isaiah, you're cooked. No. And yeah, I appreciate y'all tons. All right, we'll see you later. Anyone else you want to shout out? I want to give some love to other streamers in the community. I shouldn't make a command for my partner pushers, but like tap in with GoTeasy. All right, he's right there in chat. Tap in with Calm Caleb. Tap in with iChar. Tap in with Blue Satire. Tap in with Jomar. Like, tap in. There's so many more of us out here. So many of us in chat right now that are also streamers. Shout out Electrolysis, also plays Trails game and Ease games. I did acquire Switch 2. Yeah, I gotta add you, bro. I gotta add you. I follow everyone. My dog Tino. Yeah, so make sure you're tapped in with them. All right. Make sure you're tapped in with them for damn sure, especially while they're on their partner pushes, because a little goes a long way, y'all. Literally just your presence in chat, having the tab up for them. If you can't be active in chat, it goes such a long way towards what they're striving for right now at this moment. And they're all amazing human beings too. So y'all make sure you go tap in, all right? Hey, Tati, honestly, appreciate you. That's honestly valid. So by all means. W soon to be partners for real? I promise you. I promise you. All right, y'all. We're heading out. Oh, did Autumn want me to raid somebody? Thanks for stream. Of course, Cora. I'm sorry it was short today though, y'all. This heat and damn flies. I promise you. I promise you. But yeah, we'll see you later. All right. So it's one time, George, telling me, yeah, get those copied. No Switch 2, no worries. You can live through me. All right. We'll be up tomorrow, y'all. I appreciate you so much for coming through, being cool and being you. And we will most definitely talk a little later. All right. I'm gonna actually switch songs to, yeah. All right, y'all. Later.